people think there's a difference, and I don't know why.
Their jujitsu work. Okay. So today we're going to do the octopus card stuff, but I want you to think about while we're doing it, basically not forgetting about the shoulder line, and then using a butterfly hook today.
Okay.
Sure. Same thing that we were doing earlier. We'll be looking here, right? We're not going to be able to get it, so we're going to look to control this far arm, right? Far arm. I don't care what kind of gripping you take. Doesn't really matter. Same thing here. Or you can go 2-on-1 like so. And use your elbow. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like this is a powerful grip. You just slide your hand down. Use your elbow. Does that track? So if you boom, you can slide through. Right? I don't recommend, but you know, happens sometimes because of how people fall. And if you slide through, start turning and build. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Like run away.
Yeah.
Run away. Because they'll have a hard time falling. But we're gonna be here. Boom, boom. Same thing that we were doing the other day, except now, right? As high as you are right now, I can kind of just drive down, right? And do you feel like I have a decent amount of control over you?
Yeah.
Right, so here I'm gonna just hip ups with boom. Does that make sense?
Yep.
You see how I kept control of his wrist?
Yeah.
Right? I'm driving my head down into it, which puts you to the mat.
Yep.
And then now I'm like pinching this over the top.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna post with this foot. I'm just gonna drive. Make sense?
Yep.
Easies. Okay. When you're here, when you're coming over, right? If you do that elbow and you shoot it too early, and if they sit up, you'd be looking at them.
Okay.
Because if they relax, they're just gonna shoot.
Okay. Like this.
Mm-hmm. Driving back, driving back. You see how now my head's basically touching the floor?
Yeah.
Now post and turn like a hip bump sweep.
And then I'm just following this over.
Yeah. Why not?
This feels like a bad ending spot for me there.
Well, it's because you let your hand back there.
So I need to, before I finish the turn, I need to.
Just straighten your hand.
That makes a lot more sense.
So like, I'm here, right? Boom. I get right here. I'm like, oh, it bumps. Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you can leave it behind, but you are, in fact, in an octopus guard, and you guys can just keep rolling.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And you have to have that backhand for this?
Yeah. Well, no. Right, you don't have to. Let's just say that you just try to do it, though, without. How you put me to the ground, right? Because, like, you want me to be lower. And you also want the ability to turn my upper body, like, to get me going, right? So just try to drive me over right now.
Right.
Now, you have this forces my head down, right?
Yep.
So not only does it get my ass up, see how like my body wants to turn with you, right? Because that incorporates both the hip and the shoulder line. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So you do not have to have the hand, right? If they're being dumb and driving really hard into you,
Okay.
cool, you can do it.
It'd have to be kind of quick though. Like they'd have to, as soon as you get their body or their head down
Yeah,
towards
so
the mat,
you can
then
actually
you're gonna
do
that
this.
flip.
Let's just say we're going into Octopus guard, but I'm being defensive, you're not being very educated on the subject, right? And I'm just here, and I just pop this over. You see I'm like just kind of like diving?
Yep.
Right, that dive. Boom. It's just like a hip bump sweep, right?
Yeah.
Except I just can't let you get posted.
Okay.
Right, because the further you are extended, aka ass up, head down, right, the better for me. Right, so if I just get here and I'm like, I'm gonna go, right? You see I can take your weight?
Yep.
Now, I don't like that, me, personally.
Right.
So I'm never gonna do that, right? If I end up in this situation where I'm like, I don't have anything, just this, I can always just scoot out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I think is better. I mean,
Right.
It's a personal preference. So, no, you do not have to have anything. You ready for your next thing?
Yeah.
Tower's just getting sent back up.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. Nothing in jiu-jitsu is a must. Alright, so same thing that we're working on today, right? Boom, elbow, right? Put it behind, keeping control, right? Getting as far over here as possible and dropping. You see this?
Yeah.
Right here, right? I'm just gonna drive after I swap my feet. And I'm gonna take the wrist, right? Or I'm gonna take the arm.
Tap.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Now, that's just to show you it's there, that you don't have to leave, right? What do you think your natural reaction is going to be?
Probably if my arm is here, like if my arm is locked up here,
Mm-hmm.
probably gonna try to roll over top of his head.
You're going to look away, right?
Yeah.
So, do what you're going to do. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to catch your fingers.
No, you're fine.
So if people come cross-face you, you can cross-face people.
Right.
Right? So this is like that additive of like, oh, I can thread something and I might not get it, but I can always cross-face you back. Right?
Right.
So this is again looking at the shoulder line versus the hip line. Right? We're gonna be here, right? Same thing, right? We're gonna shoot almost a little out, right? 'Cause you see I can smack you in the face,
Right.
or I can go like this,
Yep.
right? Now I'm gonna start to threaten something, right? Threaten something. You start to look up.
Tap.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You're good.
Your fingers keep getting stuck. But does that make sense?
Yeah.
By the way, there was not supposed to be any tap there. That was supposed to just, your hands supposed to glide
Yeah.
off. Right, because it's crossface. But, you know,
Yep.
shit happens. So,
Which is why we do.
sneaky submission.
Which is why we do.
You ready to try it?
Yes.
Or do you need further?
One more time. One more time.
So here,
Yep.
right, get up,
Uh-huh.
and I actually want you to drive a little this way.
Okay.
Right, because you see how much mobility I have here,
Yeah.
right? I'm going to either thread through initially, right?
Yeah.
Or I'm just going to threaten the submission. You're going to try to turn away, look away. Boom.
Wanted to see what it looked like when my fingers weren't.
Getting caught behind there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets tight very quickly though if your hand does not get out.
Well, yeah, but it means you didn't look away the right way. Look hard. I'm not gonna let someone break my shoulder. get way further. Who knows? He's like, not a chance. Right? I want to go this way.
Yep.
You see how you're cross facing me?
Yep.
Just take me back that way. Exemplary. Pretty simple, right?
Yeah. You saying I needed to move farther out?
That's up to you.
It doesn't say. It felt like you were fairly well stretched out there.
You know, it's about where you are, not where I am.
Oh, so it's not about how
So,
flat
like,
I have you.
If I'm here, if I'm right here and I'm like, I can't get my arm in, I'm trying to do a turn at a weird angle, right?
Okay.
That's
So it's just about whether
this
or not
much
you
difference,
can get-
or this much difference. Like, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's just about how my shoulder mobility works. If my shoulder mobility is powerful, right, I was able to,
Right.
cool. But you even saw how I was able to come back into it, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
right, that's what you want.
Okay.
If you feel powerful in this spot, then you're powerful. If you feel weak, you're
You
weak.
can do
And
a
change
little
the angle a little
adjustments.
bit.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Do we end up in Octopus eventually?
Eventually. There's always octopus.
Are you understanding that, or do you want to wrap it some more? I don't really care either way.
No, that's fine.
Okay, cool. All right. So we see that there's a gimmick there.
Yep.
Right. From that, we're gonna do same thing. Tuck the elbow behind. Right. You see how I built up height on my elbow.
Yep.
Right. I'm gonna take it away just as I had done earlier. Right. From here, I want you to basically shrink away just a little to put this hook in.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm just making just enough space to do this. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, tracking?
Yeah.
Now, I don't care if you keep the hand or not. That's going to be your personal preference of whether or not you keep the hand. I most of the time do not keep the hand.
Okay.
Here. And I end up like this a lot. I prefer height. Remember how we were talking about yesterday?
Yeah.
So I'll switch away. Same thing. But that's because I prefer height. Right? Now, once you put that butterfly hook in, you felt how I went and touched your knee.
Yeah.
Added thing, not always necessary. I do think it increases your percentage.
Okay.
And when you go into back takes from that, my goodness, does it help.
Yeah, it seemed like it was pretty well controlled from back there.
So. Shrimp away just a little. You see how you can put a butterfly hook in? See how your knee's on the opposite side?
Yeah.
Put your knee on the outside. Now put the butterfly hook in. This is why we shrimp away.
These are my less flexible hip.
Also, you see because of my body how it is,
Yeah.
right? You actually don't want to keep my hand is. I think I'm too small for you for that to work very well for you. Start over, and I don't want you to keep the hand. I want you to get height. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think you're also going to favor height against a smaller person. You see how your knees on the wrong side. Yeah.
Here. There we
Yeah.
go. All right. So I'm up high.
Now, I want you to basically think this hand, right?
Yep.
If you want to, cover my knee when you're going for the lift.
Okay. Like here.
Yep, butterfly lift.
And then I'm taking you this way.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Lift your leg, lift it. I reached for it 3 times, still didn't get it. I was like, come here. Oh. It wasn't lint, you're the matte fuzzy. The collection heads.
Alright. I think I understand now. Shrimping. I'm not really on a hip though, is that affecting?
It does affect it. I prefer to be on a hip because it makes putting that leg in easier too.
Ah, yeah. There. And then I'm popping this leg off,
I
or
put
I'm
my
keeping
feet,
it locked up.
I put my feet either inside, like I end up touching his other thigh, right with my knee. You feel how like you're now touching.
Yeah.
And I kind of like post my foot right by where my other foot was. You see how your foot is on my knee?
Yep.
If I can go in the inside, you see how
Right there.
how much more powerful that is?
Yeah.
Right, and it kind of forces me to split my legs, which lifts me up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right, so if I'm here, just like so, I'm locking it down, right? Boom. I'm in this, the whatever kind of lockdown you want to think of, whatever you want to call it, the figure 4, right? I'm going to take this foot to the inside.
Yep.
And you see how my,
Yeah.
see how that makes it easy to lift?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of like going from this to here to foot to foot.
Yep.
I mean, not terrible. You want an added benefit thing here?
Yeah.
Come here. Alright. We're gonna do the whole boom. Boom. Alright, we get up. Space. We get here. And we're like, haha. I'm gonna kneecap. You see how I'm like right here?
Yeah. Ah, yes.
So this is the same thing except that's the back kick version.
Yeah.
I kind of like, that's why my hand's there. You see how it causes just that space where I could lift my knee and slide through it?
Yeah.
Right, so all I did, literally who the fuck
I don't know.
swept? I don't know, gross. Anyway, so we're gonna do the motion, right? Boom. Right, we're getting up, we build, we scooch, we come in, right? Got butterfly hookers, right? We meet feet to feet, right? They're kind of light. I'm covering, I'm just gonna shift their knee just past it while they're here. Back take. Right? Now, I don't care about taking someone's back either or, right? Mount, back, no different, depends on what you want.
Right.
Right? But that like knowing how to like lift up that foot where they're light, you should do it like consistently.
Right.
Because then they won't know which direction you're going.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So let's try again with that in mind. I just actually want you to do the back take first so you can feel the motion.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Alright, so right here,
Yep.
do the same thing that you were going to do. Alright, keep going. And right here, you feel how light I am?
Yep.
Now take my back.
I need to keep that leg through a little more though.
Not necessarily. I'll steal you one more time. So we're here. Butterfly hook. Go for the knee. Boom. You see how my foot here?
Oh, you switch.
I can switch. I
Yeah,
didn't,
yeah,
but now I did.
Yeah.
You could absolutely do the switcheroos.
I think that might be more helpful for me.
Yeah, for some people it is. For me, not so much because I'm dumb. I'm like a very dog with the bone, chase the fucking bone.
Shortest.
Right. So like when I'm like actually rolling, I just know it's something I don't do.
Right.
When I'm actually rolling, I will take the back.
Yeah.
I just won't do it like that.
Yeah.
That's the thing you
Right.
can do.
No, he's on the wrong side. It doesn't help me. Here, and then you.
So easy, right?
Yeah, that's
It's
way.
so easy.
That's way easier.
Except my brain doesn't think like that when I'm actually rolling.
Well, it's like.
Because the other back take to me is super simple.
Right. No, it's super simple, but I think.
It ends up more scrambly.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
that slight you lose the weight, but if you're locked down on the other side, their leg is going that way. Like if you get that foot wrapped and you kick out,
They will extend.
yeah, they're gonna have to
'Cause
extend.
their hip is sitting on top of you, and
Yeah.
like you have the ability to float them.
Yeah, so I like that way a little bit better, I think. But there's another.
Oh, there's a ton of them.
Well, there's another one similar to that though. There's another.
Yeah. The back takes from this are a lot, right? And the reason why is because you are both doing back exposure to each other,
Yeah.
right? So the only thing that's stopping you from getting to each other's backs is actually each other's legs.
This is still. Is this more of a speed necessary?
Nope. You can do
Okay.
this very slow,
Perfect.
right? The only reason that speed is better, right, if you're like, oh, I need to move fast, is because you're typically already beating the person because they don't know what's happening.
Okay.
But like you can do it very slow. Like let's,
Yeah.
you know what I'm gonna do, right?
Right.
So come here. We'll be here, right? We'll get into Octopus. All right, so we're gonna play from right here. I want
Yep.
you to do all the stuff that you would do, right?
Okay.
How are you gonna stop? Was any of that fast?
Right.
No, but it was pointed movement. In fact, I moved slower than I would normally move, right?
Right. I was going to say, I wanted to make sure that was doable slow because at least for like that first part of the learning process of trying to get down the motions and the moves, being able to maintain the pressure in a slower way, I feel like is.
I actually think it's harder to do slow.
Really?
However, I think you, like in any position, if you can do it slow, you have a higher mastery of it than someone who can just jump to it. And the reason why is because the understanding of the positions have to be there for each step.
Yeah.
For there to be resistance and you still to be able to accomplish it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Okay, do you have questions so far?
No, it's just that.
Okay. Sure. We get here, right? We're building up our height, right? And they decide they want to switch their hip or something.
Like this or. Oh.
Right, so they start trying to do that because they're like, I'm gonna put my butterfly hook in, right? And you see how like you're able to basically pressure me down,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, ooh, now
Yeah.
that butterfly hook becomes way more valuable, doesn't it?
Yep.
And now we come back to the same cross face we were talking about. And I just walk them up. Silly, right? You would think that you're like, oh, this position is lost. Nope, you really just helped edit the angle for me. So we're here, we get into a position, right? And they sit back on us, right? Yep, put that foot and try to get it just past the knee. You see how that how that causes a bend.
Yeah.
Let go of this foot, right? Now lift me. Good luck. That's not Darsh, you silly.
Or anaconda, sorry. Armpit to neck, anaconda. Neck on. Same, but different.
But different. We get to the octopus. They said, "The fuck you," and you said, "Oh really?"
And you just so
Hook that
keeping
foot
this foot
initially,
here.
right? Now you see how that opens me up?
Yeah.
Let it go.
Go. Okay.
Now drive that knee on top of my knee. Here. Swap your spots, sis. Here. Right. We're like so. They switched their hip on us.
Yep.
Go ahead, switch. Does that make more sense? You see how I split your leg?
Yeah.
So let's come back here. So I'm gonna stay here. You see how your leg gets put under so much tension already?
Yeah.
Come to put my foot right behind, right? I don't care about this pressure anymore. I care about lifting. See how we're almost knee to knee?
Yep. Oh, I see. Yeah. Gotcha. You're trying to slide.
I was trying to tell you about the knee thing. I said it, but I don't think it makes sense.
Yeah, I was like, which knee where? There's two of them. Now we need to get
They said you just need to practice with it.
Yeah, hip switch.
Right, so like you see how you can lift up the hip? This is literally no different than the knee tapping on the other side.
Right.
This is the same exact thing of how you would do a back take, except I'm now not taking it back, I'm taking it out. It's quite literally reverse.
Okay.
Inverted, whatever the fuck you want to
Right.
call it. Right, because instead of me getting access to your back, I'm now getting access to your chest.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, why is that more important? Well, it's because your back is the thing that's trying to pin me. This, if you look at how this works. You lock up, we go to octopus guard, cool, right? You see how my chest isn't the thing that's pinning you?
Yes.
It's my back, right? So we're looking to break the chest to back connection while still getting what we call a dominant position, which is now going to be a type of chest to chest. Yeah. I know it sounds weird because you're like, why would I take away back exposure? Well, you're not attacking the back, the back's attacking you.
Yeah, there's no. It's exposed, but there's nothing I can do with it.
Yeah. Now when you do the inverse of what we were already doing,
Yeah.
you now get chest exposure where you can pin chest to chest and do so profitably.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's what you're actually doing. Questions on it? Okay. We've gone over a little bit already. Do you want to stop there or do you want to keep going?
So you're saying you can start this from butterfly, or is that a later?
Nope.
or
You
wanna
can
go-
absolutely start this from butterfly.
I like butterfly a lot. I like ended up in butterflies.
Right? We're here. What is this?
Yes.
What is this?
Yes.
What is this?
A very powerful position.
Right? So like, if I'm here, right? You see See, I'm able to basically grab my own knee.
Yep.
Same butterfly positioning, right? But now,
Yeah.
right? See how I was able to turn the hip?
Yeah.
So, I argue that Octopus guard, the style, can be implemented from a lot of positions that people know, but I'm really just saying the armpit to armpit.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like side control, you can do this armpit to armpit style.
Right.
Right. That is like, you don't have the guard yet,
Yeah.
but you're going into it.
And if you get that hook in, or if you slide that leg.
Yeah,
through.
so like, let's say we're in side control. Right, we're here. Let's just say I do just this much. Well, what did we just cover?
Right.
Right? And is this not how I would end?
Right.
This is the same shit. Right? So side control, butterfly, guard. Anytime that I can get this armpit to armpit style, right? This is where I can, aka produce this result.
Yeah.
I'm increasing my look at back exposure, right?
Yeah.
And I'm extending and controlling the inside space from hip to armpit, right?
Yeah.
And this is a very powerful space that is not like, not underutilized, but not talked about in the appropriate manner, right? We
Right.
always tell people, keep your elbows down, keep your elbows down,
Yeah.
right? Because you're weak as shit like this.
Yeah.
And we're always looking to isolate and cause some type of extension and control here, right? Or we're losing that window to just walk around people.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So, yes, you can absolutely hit this from butterfly. You can hit this from side control. You can hit this from guard. I don't like,
Right.
anytime that you can do it from mount if you really wanted to.
Anytime that you can get that window open.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Tracking.
any other questions about that? Or do you want to work from the butterfly position or what?
No, I don't want to work from it.
Okay.
Right now, I'll leave the other ones in the front of my mind for now before I switch to another one.
Yeah. So today was about focusing on being able to control the shoulder, being able to lift and utilize the butterfly hook.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes the butterfly hook is like disregarded because of the hook that you can do, where I can pull that leg out.
Right.
But the butterfly hook is equally as powerful in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I think I liked that butterfly hook a lot.
Yeah.
Especially with the back
Once
kick.
people like, you know those things that they're like, oh, I knew I could do this, but I've never seen I can do it. And then once you see you can
Yeah.
do it, it's now in your repertoire. Everyone's like, oh, I've always used butterfly hooks, but where are you using them at?
Right.
That's the important part.
Right. Used to lift off balance and
Just straight from the shoulder crunch.
straight from shoulder crunch.
Okay.